Hello, welcome. My name's Deb. I'm going to just put this microphone right here because then the sound can be nice and consistent and steady. Welcome. Again, my name's Deb. I like to share the human experience to help others with their human experience. This is about energy calibration, soul alignment, getting out of the darkness, getting out of the victimhood, embracing the fact that we create our world and we can have control, but we have to let go of control. It's kind of paradoxical, but that's Earth. And that's why I'm here. It's because Earth is pretty crazy. It's very paradoxical. And it's not just Earth because we have all these parallel realities and multiple dimensions. We are interdimensional beings. Like, I am not just here. As I am here, I also like the energy that is connected and helping this operate is also in other dimensions, other timelines, and it's operating and it's all connected. The more it's it's tricky to do a video and a channel in this day and age because my mind wants to go to, okay, well, let's create content for the beginner stage, the medium stage, the middle stage, but none of it's linear. Anyone can be at any stage and still have things in the other stages that they need to work on. And you're always revisiting lessons. So it's not that once you're out of stage one, you never revisit again. Like, no, it's because it's just this big conglomerate, and each stage is, think of like if you're looking at the sky, but think 3D or cookie with sprinkles, right? Like each thing is the sprinkles, they're all just there. There's no rhyme or reason, but there is rhyme and reason to it. And it's difficult to package things in a modular fashion because this existence is changing very quickly. The energies that were available to us, however, we were operating, were at a lower level, very dense, very heavy, very dark, very negative. And there's things happening, whether, and everything's very, how I say paradoxical, how I say there's things happening in outer space that are affecting where our solar system is traveling to certain places, and that energy is affecting us, and it's affecting mankind consciousness, that we are all elevating. Earth is changing and elevating, but it's paradoxical because it's all happening within our mind, and space is our mind. So when I say it's happening out there in space, it's actually happening within us, within the collective. We're gaining access to higher energies, higher information, higher capabilities. So if any of this interests you, stick around, give my channel a subscribe. I do like to go live, so the subscribe button will help you be notified of those when I do them randomly. But other than that, I am committed to doing them at 7 p.m. Mountain Standard Time, for about 7 minutes. 7 minutes gives enough time for people to jump in, either get conversation going, or for nothing to happen, and the universe says, "Well, today's not the day," and go enjoy your sunset. So that's how this channel works. Okay, I have been a mom since I was 16, so that comes around with its own sense of wisdom and resiliency in itself. And with that, I've been in the fitness industry, the spiritual industry, all kinds of things, construction industry. Like, when if you were to look at my resume, it's really a jack of all trades, which is fun when I was job searching because, like, you don't put everything that's irrelevant on a thing. Anyways, you don't need resumes. You have the universe, you have synchronicities. Today's video, I'm trying to get to the fact that we really do create our reality. Yesterday, I talked on a tip about words and language. Like, the way that we speak and the words that we use create spells of how we create reality. But also within that, I'm sure you've heard of like the video game or Avatar or projector theory, where everything out there is created from us within. It's not that the universe is reacting to us. It's not, oh, I what like it's not that the universe hates you and it's giving you bad luck. But if you think that, then that's what's going to happen, because that's what you're creating with your thoughts. And that's why thoughts are important. That's why words are important. That's why intentions are so important. And you can notice when you're around people that have a victim-based mentality, it's very easy to see it. It's very easy to catch it. Unless you're that person. If you're in that person, if you are that person, it's even if it's hard to see it because you're a good person and you can't possibly fathom why the universe would make these bad things happen to you. You're a good person. You try, it's why does this keep happening to you? It's not your fault, right? It's someone else's fault. Someone else is doing this. Someone else is doing that. And in that mentality, it's giving away your power. It's saying everything else is happening out there and that you have no control over anything. And that's going to make you feel yucky because that's not in alignment. You do have all the power. And God does want you to be lucky, but you have to believe that. You have to believe that God loves you enough to make you be lucky. You have to believe that everything is always working out for you. You have to get out of that victim mindset. And being in that victim mindset, it is very hard because you know you're a good person, you know you don't deserve it. And so that's why you feel victim. So you're like, well, there's evidence of these things happening and I'm a good person, so I can't possibly be the reason they're happening. Therefore, you fall into victimhood. However, just sit with that. Think of ways that maybe it could be your fault. Maybe because everything is our thing. And even if you can't possibly fathom it being your fault, just change the words for a moment. Just pretend like it's your fault for a little while. Pretend like the bad things that are happening are actually good things in disguise, and just have a little patience to see how they're going to unfold down the line. You have to trick yourself into the positivity in the beginning. If you're in those lower stages, it is hard to get out of it. It is hard to switch the pendulum and the patterns, and it's going to take discipline and practice. But that's why you're on YouTube instead of scrolling through mindless OnlyFans things. You are on YouTube searching for information, listening to your intuition, and clicking to the right videos at the right time. You are doing the work, and you can make this change. You can create new patterns. You can create a better reality for yourself, one that's not victim based. Bring the control back to you, back to your alignment. Just one moment. So, my name's Deborah. If this resonated in any way, give me a comment below, like for the algorithms, subscribe so you get notified about the lives mostly. And it helps, it does help me out. That's most of all, share. If this information resonated with you and you know someone that you're like, oh, I really want to share it with so-and-so, do it. Hit that share button, because as I'm saying that we create our reality, you create your reality, we create the reality. And the more people that we can educate on how reality works, then the better communities we can create. So that if what if people were just born with this information and not brainwashed into thinking that they have to work a corporate job or that they have to go to college for 6 years? Like, what if people were born knowing they can be an entrepreneur, they can start their own businesses? What if things were just a little bit different? What if we weren't told that we have to strive hard and work hard to get these things? Yes, we do, but also when you're going in flow and alignment, it's flow and alignment. It's not work and it's not struggle. So the more people we can get on board with how awakening works, the faster a worldwide awakening will happen, and the more we'll have a happily ever after heaven on earth. Because heaven is within us. It's not out there. It's not after we die. It's here and it's now. We have to choose it. We get to choose it. We get to choose it. All right, I am out. Have a beautiful day, everyone. Comment if any of this resonated. I'll catch you live 7 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. Have a blessed day.